Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Just got back from the forge. We actually went over to our other mate's place, so we didn't go over to Andrew's. Went over to our other friend's place. Thanks, mate, for letting us come over. We had a good day. Starting to get warm. It's only 26 degrees, but a lot of humidity, and yeah, it's starting to get uncomfortable. And yeah, not real good. Anyway, I'm glad I'm home. I'm going to sit in front of the air conditioner and cool down. But got a lot done. Very happy with what I achieved. Cobbler's hammer. Just bought it. This is a Greg Steel Australian cobbler's hammer. So I refaced it. It had some pitting on here, but my mate's only got a little grinder. Hasn't got a 72. So I wasn't very happy with the way it's only this wide. It's not the full 2-inch, and it hasn't got a slack part of the wheel. So yeah, if you look on the here, I've got a flat part. It should have a beautiful round part, and yeah, it wasn't real good. So I'm going to take it over to Andrew's. Andrew reckons we should be able to get one more session in before Christmas comes, before it gets too hot. So I'm hoping we get one more in. I'll get over there on the 72 and reface this properly. But that's a nice little cobbler's hammer. There's Australian hammers. Cobbler's hammers are straight. See how the faces are straight? These are really good for forging. Beautiful little hammers. This one's nice. I like the symmetry. It's Australian made, and it's got a straight plane here, and it's about 500 grams. So yeah, it's nice weight. Handles are a bit short. I prefer a bit longer handle, but this handle's in such good nick, I'm not going to change it. So yeah, I really like it. They've got a wide face on their heads. So yeah, beautiful. They're not just for banging shoes about. Made a fire poker. I started it at Andrew's place and then finished it over at my mate's place. So yeah, first time I'd done this with the traditional head. Did a reverse twist out of big thick stock. Really nice. Have a look at that. Piece of antler with the crown. It's gonna go, I hope this is in frame. So I'm going to bury it in there. So that's how it's going to go. And it's going to look magnificent. How's that for a fire poker? Not too bad, if I do say so myself. On the reverse twist, I'm going to take it when I get over Andrews. I'm not going to put that on there yet. I am going to bronze the twist, so get it hot again, and then bronze the twister so it'll have a nice bronzing effect, and then drill the hole, bury that down into there, and then it'll have a nice big piece of antler, because if you have a look, it fits in your hand really well like that, and I'll have a nice antler handle on my fire poker. So yeah, I did all the work on there. Turned out alright, not too bad. First attempt. So yeah. Only thing is, this one's roundish, this one's square, but who cares? I like it. It's a bit skew-if, which I am. I am a bit skew-if too. Use my new bending wrench, 11-inch bending ring, King Dick bending wrench, to bend that up. So yeah, did it by myself. Didn't worry about asking Andrew, because I want to start learning how to do stuff by myself a bit. I did ask him how to do all this. I'd never done it before, so I always lean on him for that. So yeah, he showed me how to do this, or talked me through it, and I did it all. Filed it all. So yeah. But then I got this hot and then did the bending myself. took me through how to do this, and then I cut all the slots. That's just so that the glue gets all this. I'll put this on the wire wheel just to clean this up, but this will have a nice bronze finish on it, and then that'll be all done. A while back, Andrew gave me a big tine, antler tine. That's the first piece I cut off. So I cleaned it all up. A Bushcraft awl. It even retained the Wiltshire, Australia piece, because this was actually out of a round file. Had a piece off, I just squared it all up, put a big twist in it, cut some slots in it because that's going in there. It'll go in there. I'll bury it up to there, and that's a Bushcraft awl. Nice simple piece, hasn't been hardened yet, so I've cleaned it up on the wire wheel. I've got the propane torch here. I didn't harden it over at my mate's place because I didn't know if he had oil or not. I've got oil here. I'm going to put some canola oil in a little jar. I'm just going to get it up to red. The propane torch will get this up to red, no worries. And I'm going to quench it in oil quench it, and I'm not worrying about tempering it, because if it goes to red and then oil quenched, it'll probably be about 40 Rockwell, and that'll be hard enough for a tool to be a Bushcraft awl. And in an antler tine, I'm just going to drill that in there, down to there, and glue it in once it's all hardened. And I think that's going to look really cool as a Bushcraft awl. Last but not least, set tool. I used one over at Andrew's place the other day because I was making that Cobra. Anyway, really liked, he's got a little set tool. It's basically a hammer that you can use as a striking tool. So get it like that and hit it. Shouldn't do that with this one at the moment because it's still hard. But this is a piece of 4140, really tough steel. So this was a 11 ounce hammer that was a cross peen. Cut the peen off, ground it flat, put that in the press because we're over at the mate's place that has the 20-ton press, squished it flat into a square. When we go over Andrew's place next time, I'm going to weld that piece of 4140 on there, grind it all in square and shape, quench this, and then anneal it. So, because once you weld it, it'll all be buggered up again. It'll be all different hardnesses. I'll get it all orange again, quench it in oil, and then temper it, anneal it, because set tools have to be reasonably soft. And then I am going to put that handle back on it. And this handle, with set tools, you don't put wedges in it. You just tap that on, and that's already been fitted pretty much. You just tap that on, and away you go. I'm actually probably going to square this off and flatten that off, that face. So it'll be, and that'll be a perfect little set tool that we are going to make. Andrew also made up another piece of 4140 that was a bit bigger. I'm going to make up another set tool because he's got one that's a little bit smaller than this, which was really good, and he's made up another piece of 4140 that's a bit bigger than this. We've got another ball peen. Oh, we've got 30 ball peen hammers over at home, over at Andrew's place. I'm going to get a ball peen hammer and weld. I'll cut the ball off the peen and weld that piece on and make another set tool. So we'll have this one, I'll keep in my bucket, and he'll have 2 set tools, one big, one little. All done. Really happy with the way that turned out. Got the twist in it, really nice. Nice piece of antler. Going to go and harden that now. Very happy with this. Yeah, I'm starting to get into doing some blacksmithing, so that's what I really enjoying. So yeah, swinging a hammer, although the old arm's a bit sore. I'm having I don't know, one week my arm's not sore, this week it is, so I don't know. And I didn't swing a hammer much at all. Didn't take much to hammer that out, I can tell you. So yeah, it was just a round piece of a round file, and I only had to flatten this bit out, square it out. So yeah, which was a bit disappointing. So yeah, and I'm glad I retained the Wheelchair Australia. It says Wheelchair Australia. You can actually see it, Wheelchair Australia on there. It's a little bit thick for a awl, but I'm thick too, so I like the bit thick. It's nice and sharp. I think that works out all right for an awl. So yeah, but I wanted a bushcrafting awl, so yeah. Anyway, I'm really happy I'm getting into doing some blacksmithing stuff. So yeah, this was a good project, and this would be a really good fire poker, you know, using a piece of antler, you know, nice big piece of antler. I'm very happy with the way that turned out. The reverse twist was really good. Yeah, that's a nice fire poker for my first effort, I think, if I do say so myself. So yeah, and just happy with the set tool, getting my tools up. You know, like you've got to have tools for your job, for your blacksmithing, and a set tool is so handy. And yeah, so yeah, and I want to get this. I want to get this face fixed up, because this is going to be a nice little hammer. And I will do a video about my cobblers and my cobblers hammers and farrier's hammers. I might face that one up first, and then I'll have, because I've got a few of them now. So yeah. But anyway, that's what I got done at the forge today. Yeah, very productive day. But as I said, it's starting to get too hot to do them now, so we'll probably only get one more session in, and then that'll be it. No more. It'll be all over Red Rover until January, and then I'll get back into the swing of it after that. Anyway, thanks for watching.